I hope my... Hey, y'all. I just walked in the door. Just walked in the door, and I'm starving. I wasn't thinking about... I'm going to have to eat some food. I wasn't thinking about that, right? Anyway, what's happening? Let me get my information. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my chargers. I'm going to need my chargers. Hold on. Let me get my charger. Hold on, y'all. Because we got to talk about some stuff. Hold on. Hold on. All right. I had to get my chargers. I wasn't thinking. And when I got off work, I went to the store because I wanted some orange roughy so bad. As y'all know, I ain't eating pork, beef, or what's the other thing? Pork, beef, or chicken, right? So, hold on. So, I wanted some fish, and I got some fish here, but I didn't want no what I got. I wanted some orange roughy. Hey, y'all! Hey, y'all! Hold on. Let me plug up my thing. Hold on. Y'all know this desk I got? It got chargers. It got a charger in it, right? Three chargers. All right. Let me get myself situated, y'all. Because we got to talk about some things. Shit done went haywire around here. Hey, India, my girl. India doing her thing. I'm going to be like you in a minute, India, as soon as I get myself situated. Hold on. I got to plug this other charger up. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, wait, and I need to turn my, well, let's see how much I got. Oh, I'm good. I need to turn my air up. Hold on, I just walked in the door. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Okay. See, I ain't really used to the central air because I had air conditioners in my house. And, since I moved, I had a couple, apartments with air. So I ain't know what to put the damn air on. Shit. But anyway, y'all. Hey. Hold on. Listen, first of all, AT, let me see who all up and through here. Hold on. Let me get this off my screen. Where is my comments? Get out of here. I'm on my computer. And where's my comments at? Hold on. Where's my comments at? Now, what is this bullshit? It's something in my comment. Wait, what is this? Top chat. Let's go to the chat. Okay. Oh, oh. Hey, y'all. Wait a minute. Why is my, it's always some shit. Now, I can see myself, right? But I can't see the comment. Okay, here go the comment. All right. Now, y'all see, I got clothes. Let me tell y'all something. I have so many clothes, right? So, I ordered some clothing racks, right? Y'all can see this one back there. It's another big one over there, right? My house is like a maze right now because I had clothes. I'm going to do a picture of it before and after. I had so many clothes in my, I had garment bags, right? And then I had garbage bags. I got totes. I got all the shit, right? I had so many clothes down there was to the ceiling, right? Now, I got 2 clothing racks came, and I put them up. I did that yesterday. I was off all day. That took me all day doing the best I could. I got 2 more coming this week, right? And I hopefully it'll be here Thursday when I'm off again, so I can try to get my this room that's the bedroom together with my clothes, y'all, because I got so much shit. And I'm going to do it before and after because y'all going to be like, God, it's like a maze in here, right? It's literally a maze because I got so much shit, right? And my daughter be like, you got so much, you should throw stuff away. Oh, no, honey. Ain't no throwing away. I wears my clothes, and I buy a lot of clothes. I don't have any habits. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't smoke weed. I don't do drugs. I don't trick with niggas. I buy clothes. I like clothes, right? I'm a girly girl, and I like girly girl things. Before we even get started, y'all, happy Monday. Let's give a big up. I'm talking about a big up to the black men. I don't know where he at. I know it was some dudes in Houston had got him situated, right? Let's give a big up to the dudes in Houston who got together. Mr. Tenderism, who got him together. Now I see he looking good. He just cooked for Ryan Isley and his wife. Listen, black folks, this is what blackness is about. Helping one another. That white man thought he thought that man wasn't gonna make it in life because he wasn't fucking with him. Right? And black folks stood up and said, "No, Unc, we got you." I love that. Y'all hear me? I love that. I love that. Right? And Unc looking good. He having a good time. Got his hats on. You know what I'm saying? He looking good. I don't know where he's at now, but I know them boys in Houston had him a whole establishment, a whole building and a truck, and you could do whatever you want to do, how you want to do it. That is what black folks, and we need to do more of that. Let these white folks know you don't run us. We can do what we need to do with us, for us, by us. Remember that, boo-boo? For us, by us? That's what needs to be happening. That's what needs to be happening. Like they always do. We are bored. Yeah, we built Fort Tough, right? I'm so proud of them folks. I don't know who helping them. I don't know who all helping them. I know them boys in Houston had something set up for it. Listen, I am so happy about that. And we have to show the ops more of that. That's what we about. That's what we about. I don't know, I keep forgetting to turn my camera the other way. But that's what we about. I came in here running, y'all. I'm talking about running. Because I started just come straight here and I'd have been a little bit more together. But I needed that orange ruffle. You know how you been thinking about something all day? All day? I was thinking about that orange ruffle all fucking day. And I can't get the orange ruffle without the coleslaw, right? So I had to get a little bit of coleslaw. I started to make my own. I was like, I don't feel like all of that. Because when I finish talking to y'all and kicking it with y'all, I'm frying up my orange ruffy with my coleslaw, lay down in my bed, and have a party, right? But anyway, I'm happy about that. But like I'm saying, back to the move. I didn't want y'all to see the code, but they know can't help but because the shit is right here. It's right here, right? I'm going to do a before and after video. Y'all going to be like, God. But I got some storage savers coming. So I got one from the TikTok shop. Now, we can't talk too much about TikTok on here, but y'all go over to my TikTok and y'all will see what I'm talking about. Because I've got a big, long wall one coming. I hope it'll be here by Thursday. They say between the 10th and the 12th, whatever that is, tomorrow. And so I hope it's here Thursday because I'm off Thursday. And I'm going to sit in there. I'm going to pull everything out that room. Everything. I don't know how I'm going to just crawl to the bathroom, I guess. Pull everything out that room. And I'm going to make the... I'm going to put the wall unit together. And I also got me a shoe, because I threw away all my shoe boxes, right? Because I just need room and space. So I got a thing to put your shoes in, right? So I'm going to have it together, and I'm going to show y'all. Y'all going to be surprised what I did with this little one bedroom. Y'all going to be surprised, right? Y'all going to be surprised what I did with this one bedroom. Anyway, so now let's get on to the serious shit, right? Have anybody, because I ain't been on social media, I've been at work. Have anybody got an update on the black folks, well, all folks, but particularly the black girls, who are stuck over there in Dubai? Did they get out? Is they doing all right? Is they still giving them free room and board? Did anybody know anything? T, you be my reporter, my foreign national reporter is T. T, what you know about that? Is they all right? Is they getting fed? Because what's going to happen when they run out of money if they ain't ran out of money already? You know what I'm saying? Like, who going to feed them? United States just gave them a big middle finger. United States said, fuck y'all. They said, fuck y'all to the people that work for the United States that's over there. Right? They said that to them. So, I want to know what's going on. And I think I followed the one girl. so when I could get some updates, right? But it's really sad and it's really a shame that they left them people over there and said, fuck them. They left them people over there and said, oh, well. That's basically what they said, right? If the American people, the Republicans, the white folks, the Hispanic folks, everybody, black folks, if y'all can't see that this man is a monster who they have in the White House, something wrong with you. And all them black folks that's MAGA supporters, I want y'all to go sit on something and spin around, right? Yeah, but they sent the PJs to some of the red hat supporters. What's the PJs? They sent what's PJs? To get some of the red hat supporters. What's the PJs? But I don't understand. Okay, listen, we know Trump don't have them all. He's demented and he's demonic. Okay, we know that. What I don't understand is the other Republicans and the other people in political positions who are cool with what he's doing. And now they have deployed some people. Let me tell y'all what hurt me bad. I was on TikTok. So they deployed people. I heard somebody say that. I was like, no, they didn't. But they didn't deploy some people. I was on TikTok. It might have been last night or the night before. Oh, private jets. Private jets for who? Now, let me read that again. To get some of the red. Did they? You lying. Did they? This is Handmaid's Tale. Anyway, it was some young black women, but they look like girls, who got deployed. They said they was over there. I don't know if they was in Iran or Iraq, wherever they was at. They was there. Young. They was dancing and having a good time. I'm thinking, oh my God, is this who we got that's going? Is this what? You got Nene and Shakita now over there. Now, in my mind, y'all, I immediately thought, is they going to send all our people over there for them to get unalived? That's what I thought as soon as I saw that. That's what I thought. There's a black lady on 11 who is turned into foreign news who was talking about it. What's 11? On TikTok. Who was like my girl. You know what? I haven't seen that lady, the politic lady. What's her name? T. And her platform grew and grew because she was talking about the politics. I haven't seen her in a while. What's going on with her? Even though I don't really be on YouTube that much like that, I don't have time, but I haven't seen her. You know who I'm talking about? Hey, Keisha. Hey, Nick. You know who I'm talking about? T, the lady with the glasses. With the big white glasses. And she talk politics and mostly politics only. I just thought about that just now when you talked about this lady who was turned into foreign news, who was talking. So what I want to know is the other senators, other Republicans, other powers that be that are Republicans, y'all don't see nothing wrong with this shit? Tabitha, that's it. Tabitha. That's her name, Tabitha. Where's she at? Because I ain't seen her come down my timeline, even though, like I said, I don't be on TikTok that much. But I used to see, whenever I did, I would see her or short or something, right? But anyway, it's really sad what life has become to in the United States. I was looking the day before yesterday. I don't know what happened today because I usually do my good strolling at nighttime when I eat and get into bed. That I've been catching her here on YouTube. Oh, you have? Okay, I'm going to have to look for it because I'd like to know what she got to think about it. But the airports, it was Oklahoma, Tennessee, and it might have been another one. And I'm thinking they had bomb threats, right? But let me tell y'all something. So, I work at Walmart, right? And when I see Middle Easterners, because I can't name a country, I don't know where they're from. When I see Middle Easterners, it shakes me up a little bit. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they look angry. Right? And they should be. And they always I work with a dude. I trained a dude, right? His head was on a swivel. So I'm always, and I'm telling y'all this so y'all can do the same. Be cautious and careful when, and I know this is stigma, but shit, they've been stigmatizing us, if that's a word, all our lives. They think we gonna snatch their purse or some shit, right? Just be careful because, we had 9/11, right? Now they done went over there and fuck with them people. And I don't know who is who and what is what, but I know it wasn't our fight, right? And just imagine you come to a country because this is the land of milk and honey, and then your people get bombed or pumed or whatever, because they playing with big toys over there when they go to war, right? And now you over here and you got to look at these motherfuckers. And what I want these people to understand, if you're listening, we, especially us, ain't had shit to do with that. We just here. We came over on the boat. We just here. We don't agree with that shit. We ain't siding with that shit. We ain't got nothing to do with it. So when y'all get ready to start doing some things, go to Mar-a-Lago, the White House, to the golf course, go where he at. Don't come around with normal people at. Don't do that. Don't fuck around with the normal people, the regular folks who ain't had shit to do with it. They didn't even ask our permission. They didn't ask what we thought. They didn't have a meeting with us or nothing. Don't fuck with us, black or white or green or brown, because we ain't had shit to do with it. Go to the source. Go to the source of this bullshit. Now, that's just a little PSA from JacQuie with a Q. Go to the source with that shit. Don't be all in New York with that shit and LA and all the big cities. They ain't had shit to do with that. They didn't even ask us. They didn't even confer with us. Is this going to be okay? They didn't ask the American people what they thought. That nigga just did that shit. So don't fuck with everybody. Fuck with who did it. Who is that? Oh, let me get my glasses. Where my glasses at? My glasses is in my purse. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Denise. Hey, Bridget, my girl. Yeah, don't, because we ain't had shit to do with that. We ain't had shit to do with that. Nothing, right? So yeah, I wanted to get that out the way. And y'all, if you don't have to, folks, don't fly. Don't fly. If you don't have to, don't fly. Don't fly. You don't want to get trapped at an airport, on an airplane. The climate is too fucked up right now, right? I'm just cussing, sorry. YouTube, sorry. Don't fly if you don't have to. Don't fly if you don't have to. Yeah, Bridget. Don't fly, because it's not safe. United States is not safe, in case y'all know. Because I'm thinking now the next thing gonna happen is we're gonna have another epidemic of some shit, right? Because this man is doing all type of shit. He's doing all type of shit. I hate when my glasses show like that. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. Listen, this man is doing all type of shit. Thanks, Bridget. All the shit that he's causing a ruckus, a commotion. He's creating chaos. Like, and what gets me is the people in the White House, the senators and congressmen and all that. You do, Bridget? They are sitting there going along with this shit. Did anybody have any meetings, or did he just do what he want to do? Because I'm trying to figure this shit out. Because you got to know that shit is wrong. You got to know that shit is wrong. You just he do it before he finished with one catastrophe, he start another. Come on, bruh. And I'm waiting on God to do his big one. I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting on God to do his big one. United States of Russia. That's what, scared of what, though? I've heard that several times. Scared of what? What can he do? He one motherfucker. Scared of what? Scared of what? He flesh and bone like everybody else. He bleed bread like everybody else. Scared of what? Scared of what? Like, I don't understand. Y'all just gonna let the country go to shit? Ain't nobody gonna want to fool with us. Ain't nobody gonna want to get no money with us. Let me tell y'all something. I told y'all I don't know if I told y'all. When I was traveling back in the U-Haul, gas was at a reasonable price. I think it was $2.69 when I first filled up. By the time I got the next day, or that day, it was that day, it had went up. It had went up to $2.99. Then by the time I got home, it was $3.19. It went up rapidly, right? You just want us to be fucked up. What I'm trying to understand is, if you make everybody poor, then what? Where does the money come from to fuel the United States and all the things and all the things? Like, what the fuck? Steve Miller. Who is Steve Miller? Somebody tell me who Steve Miller is, Denise. And see, y'all know, I know what I need to know sometime, but sometimes that should be too much for my head. Only because I keep thinking Handmaid's Tale. I keep thinking that shit. Who is Steve Miller? Is he a congressman, a white man with some money? Illuminati? Who is he? The devil? Who the hell is Steve Miller? Listen, y'all, this shit getting bad. Chief of staff. Oh, he's chief of staff. See, I should have knew that. Now, that's a position I need to know. I should have knew that. But I'm really, I'm going to have to pay more attention. But I'm really not interested at this moment in the motherfuckers in the White House. I want them gone. I want them gone. And I hate that I could not vote for Jasmine Crockett because I turned my thing in too late. You know, I didn't even know because I'm so busy what I'm doing. That election was coming. I didn't know. I should have known, but I did not know. So that's shame on me. But I bet you I vote the next motherfucking time. But did y'all see? Now, I can't stand up. Listen. So Kristi Noem, I just got hip to who she was. She was head of Homeland Security, I think. Congress needs to go. Right, all of them. We got to vote them out. No, I didn't watch the Senate hearings. Hey, Jeanette. No, I didn't watch them. I've seen the piece. I think I saw what I'm getting ready to talk about now. I think I saw a piece. Was that what Cory Booker was talking to Kristi Noem? Was that the Senate hearing? Because what boggles my mind, every time I watch a piece of a Senate hearing, what's that other guy named Patel and all them? It's like you can ask them a question and they act like they have no idea what somebody's talking about. That would make me get up and swing. That would make me get up and swing. So I didn't watch it. Jeffries needs to go and so does Schumer. See, we got to vote them out. And I don't know how to tell. The people I'm talking to right now, are aware of what's going on, right? But it's a lot of motherfuckers, y'all, that ain't aware and don't give a fuck. Right? That don't understand the dangers and the hazard and the what can possibly happen. Because they taking us back to 66 or 56. Kristi Noem was the one who shot her. Wait, she did what? Wait a minute. She did what? Shot her puppy and then wrote about it in a book. Really? White folks crazy? Yes, they ate all them up. They all sounded stupid with this. Yeah. And see, so whenever I see them, whenever I get a glimpse of it, then they act like they don't know. No. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? You know, Jeffries really disappointed me. We have to, I don't know what to do, y'all. Like, do you ride around and tell people to vote? Cause this shit, we can't have another 4 years. This cannot continue. This cannot continue. This cannot continue, right? So what do we do? As black folks, what do we do? We can stop spending our money, but a lot of that shit we need. People really out here letting this orange haired character run amok. Yeah, they are. You know, we can do some things collectively. Damn if you do and damn if you don't. Right. Because this is, I never thought I would see no shit like I'm seeing now. Steady talking dirty money and wanted to give it to BB. Who's BB? It's more of us than them. It is, but I bet, and I hate to say this out in open forum, but y'all know it's some folks that ain't never voted still. It's some folks that voted for Obama the first time, maybe the second time. It's some folks that just ain't interested in the voting. Why? Because I done talked to these people. Dudes, I have met dudes that say, ain't they gonna put whom they want. I think the next time I talk to somebody and they say that, I might swing on them, y'all. So get my panties together, give me some panties while I'm in jail. Because I just can't understand. These is grown people. I can't understand anybody over 30. I'm going to let you slide in your 20s. I can't understand anybody over 30 that say dumb shit like that and do not vote. For me, when I meet a guy, like I haven't, of course, I ain't tried to date or nothing in months. But when I do, because I'm going to be outside in a minute as soon as I get my house together. When I've done this before, when I meet a guy that don't vote, my deal breakers are they don't vote and don't believe in God. That's it. I can't even talk to you no more. Good night. Good night. But now they are showing everybody, yeah. And they would rather cut off their nose or spite their face if it means harming us. Us. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. They have always been like this. Either way, everybody's never going to be happy. Lost is because of the lack of... I know this. I didn't even want to look into it the next day because I knew she lost and I was like, I already know why she lost. In Texas, who did not vote at all. See, that hurts me. That makes me almost want to cry. You goofy motherfuckers. This girl is fighting hard. She's using her words. She's smarter than them. She's prettier than them. She's all of them. She's all the things of them. And I don't know why black people fear black women so much. I know why, because we the shit, but still. I think this may be one of the worst times in America. It is the worst. Angel. Hey, Angel, I thought about you the other day. People have no idea what is really happening and also what is coming. What is coming? That breakdown was so sad that I saw. Was it? And I hate all Trump supporters. Yeah, me too. So where are the grassroots people? Right? Where are the people that go door to door? We got to take it back to the 60s. We got to go door to door. Where's the people in their car? See, I don't know enough here, but I guarantee you, when I do, because Texas is huge, y'all. Texas is huge. Dallas is fucking huge. Huge beyond some shit I ain't never seen before, right? Where are the grassroots people who support causes? Where them people at? Because I'm going to be one of them people as soon as I get in the mix. It's going to take years to undo what this clown is doing. I hope it don't take years. And I was pissed to hear so many people talking about I like her and want to vote for her, but in the end, they won't let her win. So they voted for... What? Now, I hope my live don't disappear when my phone rings. For some reason, even though I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, I'm back. When it rings, I don't know what the fuck is on Do Not Disturb. I'm going to have to get me an iPhone. Should I ain't doing no door-to-door nothing. Trump changed the game. And all the ignorant Latinos who think... So I was just getting ready to talk about that. So y'all know I'm down here with a lot of... I'm going to move from here for this reason. It ain't enough for me where I'm at. This is a nice suburban area. Very nice, right? But it's full of... I'm going to call them South Americans. I've met people from Honduras. They're not just Mexicans. They from everywhere. And it's a lot of Indians and it's a lot of Muslims, black Muslims and other kind of Muslims, right? What I have found, and I've asked other people because I know it ain't me. First of all, the Indians don't care for us. They don't care for us. Why, I don't know. Because we ain't did shit to y'all. We ain't did nothing to y'all, right? The Indians with the dot and the wrap up and all the shingling shit. So, let me tell y'all what happened today. My daughter was like, quit talking about it, but I think it's funny. So, I'm tall, I'm big, I'm black, I got blonde hair, and I bedazzled, and I do all the things. I'm her. When I come in the door, I'm her, right? So, an Indian lady walked up to me, and I know she was astonished, like they never seen a big black woman before, right? And she said hi, then she just stood there and stared at me. Right? And then she said, what's your name? I told her my name, JacQuie. So when she see my badge and it's how I spell it, she was looking at it like that. Ain't how you spell JacQuie. I just act like I didn't see her. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to the shit. I'm used to I'm used to that type of shit. I'm the biggest, blackest, flyest, differentest. I'm used to the shit, right? And I think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? But it always amazes me, like, you motherfuckers ain't never seen a black woman before. You ain't never seen nobody look like me before. Always amazes me, right? They don't like us. Now, a guy told me here, he said it's not that they don't like us per se, it's that they're scared of us. I'm scared of you motherfuckers. Y'all got dots on your head, you wrapped all up. It's 80 degrees today. They wrapped up. Sometimes they come in there, them Sunnis, you don't see nothing but their eye. It's too hot, nigga. It's too hot. And the women, the men got on their little tanks, they got their feet out, they got their shorts on, and now I got to wrap up with 15 pieces of clothes. That shit, I'm scared of y'all. Shit. I'm scared of y'all. But they are indifferent towards us, if that's the right word, and so are the South Americans. Did I tell y'all, a man walked up to me and said, he said, I forgot what he said. You know, I had little earrings today, but a lot of times I wear big earrings, right? They amazed at the big earrings. I ain't never seen no big earrings before. And a man said, ooh, something about the earrings and the glasses, right? Because I switch my glasses up every day. I got blonde hair, I'm black, and I'm tall, and I'm proud. The motherfucker asked me, where you from? I was taken aback, and I know it showed on my face, and I said, shit, America. Started to say, where the fuck you from? How the fuck you gonna ask me where I'm from? And you clearly not from here, right? So it's all that type of shit. They're emboldened. They are. Trump has gave a lot of people the wrong power. Because we not our grandmama and granddaddy now. We not none of them people, right? I hope they know that. I get a good kick out of watching Godfrey, the comedian. He has the Leave Black People Alone series. And then once you start watching that, especially on TikTok, I get a kick out of watching black women and black men beat the brakes off these folks. Because they bother them. We don't bother people. We bother each other, but we don't bother others, right? And when they bother in the store, that's when they boldest, when they in the store. And they bother, and then they get towed up. They just get towed up, right? And then the people go and get in their car and go home, right? I get a kick out of that shit. I do. I get a kick out of it. I really do. The problem is, it's not, you know what it is? The problem is that I'm jazzy wherever I go. A lot of people are basic. I'm not basic. Hey, if you basic, that's fine. I'm not. And I don't give a fuck how normal and basic they look. I'm not. The other day I wore a dress. It's a summer dress, cute little summer dress. I put it on TikTok. And I'm wearing it tomorrow because it's warm. It was a little chilly this morning. The people at work like, ooh, where you going? To work. I'm outside, motherfuckers. I get that all the time, but it don't bother me because I'm gonna be like, Bridget, you know, you your own person. I'm my own person, so I'm gonna look how I feel like. Whatever I feel like that day, that's what I'm looking. I don't care what nobody else, how regular and basic and how they look at. I'm gonna look like I feel every motherfucking day. Period. Right? They also do it to their own darker hue. I know, and it's a lot of Indians that are darker than me, right? And every time I see them, I'm like, I wonder, do their family treat them differently? You know, because a lot of them darker than me. Godfrey, that's my baby. You met him? I love him. Thank you, Bridget. You do too. Just call ICE on them. Well, I think where I'm at, these people probably pretty much legal, I think. They spend lots of money. They spend more money than I ever seen in my life. They spend lots of money. Authentically yourself, and I love that. Thank you, Nick. So, you know, I just walk in the door. You know, I said I was going to change my badge. My badge got my name on it. I said I was going to change it to Queen. Fuck them up. I'm just going to change it to Queen. Right? That Indian lady looked at me. She wrapped up with a whole bunch of sheets and shit. All that shit they wrap up in. And you looking at me crazy. Child, it's 80 degrees outside. You got all this shit on. And I'm telling her, she stood there. Fuck you won't, lady. I just looked at her and act like she wasn't there. I'm going to change it to Queen. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Ben said I forgot. I keep forgetting. I'm going to change my name to Queen. Change my name to Queen. Yeah. But anyway, don't nobody fly. Y'all don't be flying and shit. Don't go nowhere. Not on no airplane. You know what I'm saying? And just keep your head on the swivel because I'm not living in fear, but I'm cautious. I'm cautious. I'm cautious. To give up her seat to run. I was gonna look into that, so I'm not sure. Ask T that. I'm not sure because I thought about that the other day and I forgot to look it up because I'm so busy trying to get my house together. Because I thought about it. I hope she didn't. I hope she didn't. JacQuie also gets with other Africans and Caribbean people who say don't have a culture. Yeah, so let me tell y'all this while we speaking on that. So, I went to the Essence Fest for the first time last year. And I have been wanting to go for the last 20. Why I didn't go, I don't know. But I don't know. It was for years that I had money and didn't work and had money and didn't travel like I should have. I traveled, but not like I should have, right? Why I didn't go, I don't know. But anyway, I went last year and enjoyed it. Now, everybody says it's not the same because the Africans have taken it over and the Africans run it and it made it like a competition, like Jambalaya and Jollof. They had competitions about that and stuff. Now, Saturday, I didn't go out Saturday because I was tired. I had wore myself out because I had traveled to 2 or 3 states and did some shit before I got to the Essence Fest. So Saturday, when it really goes down, I was in my hotel room in the bed. But I've seen lately on TikTok the people that live there in New Orleans say they're not going. The vendors, they wanted a lot. The vendors didn't get their money or something. There was a lot of ruckus going on that it had not been. Right? If I'm able, I'm going to go this year because I'm close to it. I can drive to New Orleans, right? I'm going to go because that's something I've always wanted to do, be around a whole bunch of black folks. But I did see the vendors where were a lot of African garb. I did see that. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, that's our culture, so on and so forth. I didn't know it was actually a war between black Americans and do we call it the diaspora, right? I didn't know that. I noticed it was a lot of it. I did notice that, right? But I also saw there were other vendors there as well, other black vendors from the States. So, it didn't affect me like that. But I'm going to go this year only because I can drive there, right? I don't want it to turn into, which it already has, Africans against Americans. We're all black. We all come from the same DNA, right? But I think that's what it has turned to, right? I thoroughly enjoyed the concert, even though the concert was long as hell. They had a lot of stars. They had a lot of entertainers, right? I left while Maxwell was still going, and I did not see, what's her name? She late anyway, so that was right on time for her. What's her name? With the Fugees? Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill probably came on about 3 o'clock, but that's her normal time. So, that wasn't her fault, right? But I had to go lay down. I had been up all day. But I'm going to go this year, God willing, and I have some change to give me a rental car and go. I'm going to go. But I don't want us, I don't like a lot of infighting amongst black folks. Like that T.I. and 50 Cent. I ain't even going to really discuss it too much because I don't like that. T.I. in my top 10 and 50 is, I love 50, right? So, I just love Nola, Essence or not. It's a fun. That's what I'm saying. Bridget. That's what I'm saying. You might need to meet me down there. I canceled a trip to Hawaii and Spain the minute the planes started crashing. I was frightened at first, but then I had to move around. I waited till it settled down. Diaspora, yeah. That's because they took out the super lounge. That's what fucked Essence Fest. Oh, what was the super lounge? See, Saturday was the day I should have went over there should have walked over there, but I didn't because I was so tired. I couldn't get out the bed. And that's when a lot of people saw the stars walking around and stuff like that, but I was tired. Do you like Dallas so far, or did you like it? Okay, let's talk about it. I like Dallas, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, let me just say this. Let me preface this. Let me start with Atlanta. I loved Atlanta. Atlanta is Wakanda, for real, right? All the little cities surrounding, all Decatur, Marietta, Sandy, everything is black. I don't know where the white folks was at. Everything was black, right? Every time you go outside, you see a bunch of black folks. That's what I'm missing now. But Atlanta, I ain't trying to hurt Atlanta because I love Atlanta. Atlanta is too expensive for what they giving. The reason why a lot of black stars and athletes are there because they can afford to be there. If I had a lot of money, I would be there too. because it's really nice to be in Atlanta and surrounding areas, right? But for the regular person like me, it costs too much. Rent is exorbitantly high for some basic shit, and Atlanta's full of roaches and mice and rats, full of it. How that happened, I don't fucking know, but it is, right? And I don't really like saying it, but it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. Now, you pay past $2,000 a month, you might not have that. I love Atlanta. I love the essence of Atlanta. Absolutely, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Absolutely. Now, I like Dallas because Dallas, the weather is 80 degrees. The sun, this is the strongest sun I've ever been around. When I leave here, I'm moving to where the black folks at. Probably gonna go to Arlington. I'm not gonna go to Dallas. Dallas is just too big. I'm gonna go to Arlington. That's a suburb, and Arlington is where there's a lot of events. There's a lot of venues and stuff there, right? I'm almost sure I'm gonna get me a townhouse in Arlington. I like Dallas. I'm in a suburb of Dallas, but I haven't mixed and mingled yet because I've been busy working. I was working at 2 jobs. Now I'm getting my house together. In about 2-3 weeks, I'm gonna be outside, and I'll give y'all some more info. But right now, I like it. I love it. I'm gonna be here. Lord willing, I'm gonna buy me a house here, somewhere around. It might not be where I'm at. It might not be in Arlington. It might not be in Dallas, and it may be. But Dallas is huge. Dallas is huge. I go to church in Dallas, and I go to my doctor's in Dallas, right? It's huge. It's huge, right? So the choice is here, but I wish it was Atlanta. I just can't afford Atlanta. I could not afford Atlanta. You have to pay over $2,000 for a decent place that don't have no bugs. Don't have no bugs. You're going to have to pay over $2,000. That's just utterly ridiculous to me. That's ridiculous. Super Lounge, they have $4 which gave you the option to see smaller artists as you please. Oh, the big artists. Well, they had something like that on Saturday. The big artists were the only ones that went on the big stage. Oh, the $4 helped move the schedule. Okay. I am not trying to be anywhere with them YNs and marshmallow colored folk. We will be figuring out what states we want to go to for festivals and to be amongst the fun and our people who know how to party, eat, and say. Yeah. Well, I love the people in New Orleans were very friendly. Very friendly. We have been thinking of coming back to Texas to visit family and do some exploring, eating good, having fun. Yeah, the food. That's what I'm gonna be doing. San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas, and probably back to NOLA because we always have a time. Yeah. See, you got your partner, you have your husband, so y'all can have fun in the sandbox. You know what I'm saying? If I meet a nigga, I like her. I want to vote for her. Oh yeah, I seen that already. But yeah, I heard Frisco is nice and still reasonable to buy a house. Where's Frisco? In Texas? The food is amazing in NOLA. Where's Frisco at? But see, I'm here because I'm not moving around anymore. I moved because I went, like I told you, I wanted to be in Charlotte. I didn't like it. My friends that I met there will be my friends for life. That's the good thing that come out of Charlotte was my friends that I met that will be my friends for life. Where else did I go? I never was staying in Indiana. I just went momentarily to Indiana. Atlanta I've loved. I really tell y'all, ain't nothing like going outside and see a whole bunch of us everywhere you go. Every motherfucking way you go. And the thing about Atlanta I liked was sometimes you couldn't differentiate the hood from, people live together, right? There's a lot of people, a lot of black folks living very well in Atlanta. Just middle income folks living very, very well. Modern housing, I liked it. It's not nowhere near like Cleveland. Cleveland need to be just shut down and start over or some shit. I still have my friends in Charlotte too, but I would never live there again. Yeah. No. No. If y'all, when I got in that U-Haul, it probably was smoke coming from up under that motherfucker, right? If it wasn't for my friend Jeanette, I wouldn't even spend the night that night. I'd have went and would try to drive or something. Yeah. So yeah, I like it here. It's modern. It's clean. Even when I went to Dallas, now I'm taking a day every Sunday. I'm going to venture into a different park. right? So that I can see where I want to be and what I want to, where I want to be, right? But I'm pretty sure it's going to be Arlington. Atlanta, D.C., very progressive black folks and black women. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it makes you proud. When you're in Atlanta, like I didn't really go into the hood. I did. I take that back with my son on the ice cream truck. But basically, Lithonia, Decatur, different part. When you go, you see prosperous black folks. That gives you pride right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I liked it. It's just, the bugs. And then Atlanta has this. They got them flying roaches too. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it here, Nick. I'm gonna be here. The weather. See, y'all, like I told y'all, I had seasonal depressive disorder. This shit is everything for me. The sun shining bright. Like I got off work today. This is my first week of getting off. Now I'm not working the 2 jobs no more. I got off work at 6 and it's light outside and the sun was shining. That shit makes me happy. That shit. I'm very prone. I told y'all before to being depressed, right? So I had to do things to not be depressed. Like when I was at my house, every room was a different, vibrant color. You know what I'm saying? I have to do things, and that's why I got to hurry up and get these clothes together because this shit gonna drive me crazy, right? My daughter was like, "Mom, just don't take your time. You try to do too much, but I got to get this shit together because it's gonna drive me crazy." Frisco is is it? Oh, it's going the other way. Plano is north as well. Oh, okay. So that's where the church is at that I went to is in Plano. It's up and coming. Still has they say Plano is the up and coming for black folks. That's what they say. Now the church I go to, I remember the name is Shiloh. That's where I'll be. Now this Sunday I'm gonna meet Smart Cookie at her church, Mount Hebron. But the Sunday after that, I'm going over to Shiloh. Yeah, DC's always been like that. Never say you can't because you are very talented. You know how to make it happen. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Well, right now I'm gonna live a soft girl life. I'm not stressing about shit no more. I'm gonna do what I need to do for me, but I ain't stressing about shit. Right? I ain't stressing about shit, and I'm gonna live my life to the goddamn fullest. That's why I quit the other job because I'm like I did that shit in Atlanta. I want to live and see some shit, right? And I'm near, like my cousin is in Houston. New Orleans. It's a lot of shit I want to see, right? It's a lot of shit I want to see, and I'm going to see it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't working on 2 damn jobs. Whatever I ain't got, I ain't motherfucking got. I'm gonna figure out a way. Once I get myself situated, the book is still gonna get edited. I just been moving around. I ain't been still, right? That's next on the list, and then I'm going. I got products to sell and all different type of shit to give me some money. But I have to get my house together because it's driving me crazy. Absolutely, Bridget. Hey, Kay, is my girl Kay in here? Where Kay at? Hey, Kay. Hey. Yeah, so, the squad back together. We going to get it, now, today I will have at 7. It's going to have to be 7:30 because I'm going to have to come in and get me a little bite to eat because a lot of time I don't take nothing to work. And then I'm starving when I come in the house. Like, I can't wait to fry this goddamn orange roughing up, right? And, I got some whiting, but whiting and the perch has not been like it's supposed to be. So it's hard to find perch down here too. See, I got to go in Dallas to get all the things I want anyway, right? I finally found some orange roughy because I ain't had no orange roughy since I left Cleveland because they didn't eat it in it. I don't think did they have it in Atlanta? I ain't quite sure. I don't believe they did, and they didn't have it in Charlotte, right? I got oxtails tonight. So y'all, I'm still not eating beef or pork, and now I've added chicken to the list. Matter of fact, I'm gonna eat a pork chop before I eat a chicken wing. I ain't fucking with that chicken right now. As bad as I want to, I'm not. And down here, they beef eaters. They beef eaters anyway, right? But I'm gonna find me some restaurants that's gonna cater to what I need. I like soul food. Now, when I go to a soul food spot, I'm probably gonna eat a pork chop, right? But I like soul food, so I'm venturing off into the soul food thing, y'all. But I'm still just talking. So anyway, hold on. Let me tell y'all something we got to talk about. There's a couple things we got to talk about before I go. I didn't even have this on my list, so we're going to talk about it. Have y'all been watching Amy Luciani explode on TV, on social media? This is Dwight Howard's wife. Why she married him, I don't know. Why did she get on the Wide World Web with that ounce of DOPE, right? Or better. Why did she get on there with that? Why did she tell all their business like that, right? See, this is what happens when you get with the wrong nigga, right? You knew the man like boys. They've been saying that. That was not a secret. He told the people, mind your business. I do what I want to do. You knew the man like boys. You thought you was going to have a healthy relationship with this nigga? You thought, and Royce been talking about it, which is his baby mama. I don't think they was ever married. Been talking about it for years. All the horrors that she went through with this man. And you thought it was a bright idea to go with him? I could see kicking it. You gonna kick it around. It's okay to kick around with niggas, have you a good time. But leave it at that. What I don't understand is why these women keep marrying these niggas. Quit marrying. I used to be marry. Quit marrying these niggas because all they do is want your money and they're going to drag you down through there. Quit marrying them. Have fun with them and move the fuck on. Quit marrying these niggas. Quit it. Quit it. I hate to say this about black men, but stop it. Right? Have fun with them. Get what you're going to get, whatever that may be. A piece of gum, a house, a nut, whatever you're going to get, and move the fuck on. Quit marrying them. You tie yourself all up into with that craziness, and you all on the World Wide Web with a bag of dope, and look like you sniffing. Like, what was that about? That's sad. You're going out bad. Listen, y'all. These men, you got to be smarter than your partner. Women, got to be smarter than your partner, right? I made a video about it today. Like I said in my video. When I realized my ex, I didn't know nothing about narcissism, but I knew something the fucking was wrong with him. And you want to play games? I'm the queen of the game playing, nigga. And I'm going to psychologically damage you. Everybody ain't cut like me. And I don't advise that. That's unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? But quit fooling around with people you know are chaotic or got any kind of drama or chaos surrounding them. Why would you go into a relationship with somebody that got all that chaos around them? They done took the kids, they done essayed the kids. And then Royce says in her video, I saw today or yesterday, that they have an older brother that come from the daddy who was SAing everybody in the motherfucking house. He's damaged. We gotta quit getting in with these relationships with damaged dudes thinking we gonna fix them. You can't. You cannot fix no grown person. We cannot. I don't know how many times I keep saying this, and when I'm looking on TikTok or somewhere, I thought I could change them. Don't y'all know in 2026 you can't change no damn body? I want to cuss, but YouTube, you can't change nobody. You cannot change. I don't care if you can spin around on it, if you can go upside down on it, if you can do a double somersault split on it. You're not gonna change no man if he don't want to be changed. You don't have the magical potion for that. Your PUSSY is not magic. It's not, right? Look at Cardi B. Cardi B just running through them instead of sitting her ass down. Look at Portia. Beautiful women. They just running through them. They don't know if they like boys, girls, cats, dogs. Sometimes it's okay to be with yourself and figure out what the fuck I want. What the fuck am I doing? Try that, right? Amy is a beautiful girl, has something going for herself. Maybe her rap career wasn't going where it needed to be. Try something else. Try something else. You know what I'm saying? Do something else. Do something else. First of all, they ain't checking for dark skinned rap girls no way. Even no matter how good you is, you got to be light skinned with a giant booty. I understand I don't believe he was giving her no money. I believe he was shopping her. He was taking her on trips. He was feeding her good. I don't believe she got no money. I don't believe she got no money in her hand. 50 is really going to do a documentary on TV. Yes, I do. Hell yeah, I do. I saw that, but I didn't really believe it. I thought that was just people talking. Yes, I do. See, somebody again, we talking about damaged individuals. 50 Cent is damaged. We like him, and he's creative, and he know how to get some money, but he's damaged. Damaged people will fuck you up. People that ain't been healed down up in there. Yes, I do think that. Especially after all T.I.'s kids did a song, right? Yes, I do. Did you hear the song 50 made talking about Tiny? I think it's going to be this. Yeah, I heard it. See, people like 50. So T.I. is smart. 50 is smart. But 50 is diabolical. Can't beat diabolical. You can't beat diabolical, right? And either he's sitting back thinking, or he got a team of motherfuckers thinking and telling them what to do and come up with. That's what I believe, right? Yeah. That's what I think. I don't care how much money Cardi got. Her situation was done. First of all, she should have never had 3 babies really quickly with the husband, Offset, right? You married him while your career was... And her career survived it. I didn't think it would, but it did, right? You shouldn't have married him. Now he want all the shit you got. Fuck you, marry him. Women, I don't care if you work in the at the drugstore. If the nigga sweeping the floor, making less than you, don't marry the nigga. Play with him, don't marry him. You gotta quit marrying beneath you financially. Gotta stop that. So then you wouldn't have a succession of babies by him. And all the while he cheated. Right? Then you quickly on some revenge shit. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. You revenge got with Stefan Diggs and had a baby immediately. What the fuck? That was dumb as shit. Now you with, what his name is? Who is he with the 2 braids? Is he a rapper, producer or something? Girl, relax. Let your pussy settle. And see, the thing with Cardi ain't understanding. I ain't no dude, but I know lots of them. She's cute. She got money. She got the big booty. She used to be a stripper. She know how to do all kind of tricks and shit. All that shit she's singing about in her songs, they want to see, can you do that? And once they get their feel of that, they don't want you no more. They ain't had enough of that. And then you go outside and twerk everywhere you go. A man that really wants you don't want you doing that. He don't want you doing that. Twerk for him. You ain't got to twerk no more. You're not a stripper. You don't have to twerk all out on the sidewalk, all with the reporters and shit. No nigga really want that. So after he done had his feel with you sexually, he through with you now. That's why he brought his baby mama to the thing. He through with you now. You know, if you had to sit down and been a lady, you might have had a little longer stretch with the nigga. You all outside twerking, falling all on the ground. The nigga don't really want that for real, for real. 50 is a trumper. Stefan is cute, but definitely go, you know, that's what they keep saying. Why do you want that nigga? Didn't he have on some fur boots? Let me tell you something. My nigga can't have on no fur boots. I'm tired of seeing dudes with the crossbodies on. Unless you got it up under your arm like T.I., like a holster, quit with the crossbodies, niggas. I'm tired of niggas with the cross fucking bodies. That's our shit. That's our shit. Fur boots, that's our shit. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Right? I'm tired of seeing all that feminine ass shit on these men. Stop it. Stop it. And it's coming from the fashion houses, because the fashion houses are run by the LGBTQ XYZs, right? Quit letting them put anything on you for free. So let's stop that too, right? I seen Usher one time, and Lord know we all love Usher. He had on a blouse with some pearls and shit on. Cut that bullshit out. Because what they're doing is emasculating black men, for sure. Pharrell, I don't know what's going on with Pharrell. Louis switched him all the way around. We need black men to be men. Come back, black men, come back. And quit competing with us. Cardi spent $1.2 million on Stefan's Super Bowl party. We gotta quit that bullshit. Gotta quit that bullshit. He had furry boots and tight jeans. I thought I saw that, but sometimes y'all know, when shit too ridiculous, I gotta go past it. I gotta go past it. I can't process it right at that moment. Who else you sick of, T? Tell me. Who else? I'm sick of my neighbors. They up there like they bowling bricks. Now, I got them on the list to talk about. I wasn't going to say nothing, though. I said I'm going to back up off Clarissa. But when I seen her at the mama house, she was at the mama house trying to make Pap dance with her. That nigga don't like you like that. I'm going to tell you what I think. Pap done seen, he heard the talk. He grown. He 50. He done heard. He tried to make it like, okay, I really love her. I really like her. I really want to be with her. But his body language say some other shit, right? His body language say some other shit, right? And then she asked for a piece of the cake. Instead of saying, here, boo, get a bite. He act like he didn't even hear. You don't see the signs. You don't hear the bells ringing and the flags swinging. Clarissa. And you got, if we can see it, she has to feel that. You have to feel that. That nigga don't like you like that. And in your mind, you have an imaginary good time. In your mind. Yeah, he's 50 years old. Hey, Battlezone, yeah, he's 50 years old, right? And because I believe you can't tell Clarissa nothing because she see all the blogs and all that stuff. T said she done got on my reserve nerve, and I feel like he is using her. Yeah, well, he is. He is. And let me tell you what I think. Then I said, well, maybe he really like her. I think he want Remy back, and he trying to gather his coins so he can get Remy back. That's why they put a pause on the divorce. And here she go, Clarissa talking about, it take a long time. No, it don't. Remy put a pause on it because Papoose told her something. And Remy probably said, and this is what I also think. I don't think Remy really want him, but she want whatever he can bring to the table because she feel like he owe her something. That's what I think. And so she gonna fall back because she ain't got shit else to do. She running Remy Network. She making boss money moves. So she gonna fall back on the divorce. Let's see what this nigga come up with. That's what I think. That's what I think. Papoose said, hold on. Just hold on. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. That's what I think. I could be wrong. I don't have a crystal ball, but that's just what I think. It's just what I think. I think they were so angry with each other. Okay, you got your one, you got dude. She don't even want dude no more. She don't even talk about dude no more. You got your dude. See, dudes can always, let me tell y'all this, dudes can always cheat better than us. Not cheat, that ain't the word because it was out in the open. They can always outdo us with the woman because they can hurry up and get a woman. We somewhere in a fetal position, crying, mad, angry, eating snacks and shit. They going on moving on, right? So what shocked Remy was when it went public and they became a viral sensation every day. That shocked Remy. I'm almost sure. Do she want him back? No, but she want to stop whatever Clarissa thought was about to happen. Ego is involved, right? And if he told her, just hold on, I'm gonna get a little something, and she said, okay, I'll put a pause. But Remy's ego is involved. I like Remy, don't get me wrong. I believe her ego is involved. That's why she said, fuck that. I ain't about to give this nigga to the bitch. I ain't about to I ain't about to hand him over. No. That's what I think. Because Remy didn't think it was going to go this far. Papoose ain't got this much, what's the word? Acknowledgement, this much press ever. She didn't expect that. Then once Papoose knocked her dude out, little buddy, she didn't want him no more. Don't no woman, no black woman, want the nigga that your husband knocked out. You don't want him no more. You don't want him no more. You don't want him no more. Hell no. You can't look at that nigga, you see him on the ground. You don't want him no more. So she had to pivot and put her money moves down, and that's what she did. That's what happened. Because Remy was all for Papoose living in the basement or the attic, wherever he was at, right? When he did that video, he was in a little dark room somewhere. She was cool with that. She was angry. She wanted to get back. She got her get back. But then when he put Clarissa when he took Clarissa up under his wing, she wasn't expecting all of that. And now Clarissa's trying to be Remy 2.0. It's never gonna work. Because what I know about black men, if they are still in love, she could be dead in the ground. It's gonna take some time for him to get over that shit. So, that ain't Clarissa just gonna be hurt. She isn't letting him go because she really think he is the one. Clarissa keep making her bag. I wish they would go their separate ways. Clarissa keep making her break and let him go back to his cheating wife. I had to be separated only once, Wait, what did it say? Only 1 year before I could proceed with divorce. I just don't think Remy gonna give him one. I feel like she's trying to buy love. Well, so she was at the mama house, right? She was at the mama house. She probably bought all the fixings at the mama house. That's how she got to get up in there, right? And so they probably called Remy and said, fall back, you can't come this time. Because Remy was there at Christmas. So Clarissa was making it her point to get in there. I'm going to mama house. I'm going to buy all the shit. Because Remy was at mama house. You didn't see Remy, but you saw a little sugar there, right? Remy was over there making a plate or something, kicking it with the cousins, right? She knew Remy was in that house. So she wanted to make a point. That's why she danced and got the camera and all that goofy shit. Clarissa's a goofy. She's a goofy. I hope her feelings don't get hurt too bad when this explodes or implodes. But she wants Remy to know. But see, she's too young and dumb to understand that the woman that he loved Remy. Whether Remy ever get back with him again, that's a void that ain't gonna be filled by Clarissa. It may get filled, but not by Clarissa. Now, dudes can play the long game and play with you for years and years and years, right? And make you think that they love you and all that shit. But that's a void. Because black men, Clarissa needs somebody to give us some game. Black men do not like to be quitted first. They want to quit you. They want to quit you. You can't quit them. That fucks them up. It glitches them. It glitches them. You can't quit a black man. I don't know how many times I got to say that. You cannot quit a black man. And it's going to be peaceful. It don't happen like that. It don't happen like that, right? So, as far as Clarissa goes, he got Clarissa because that's his bag. That's his income, right? And he see all the blogs and we talking about he don't like her. So, he may take a little pictures with her. You brought over to mama house. Mama, I can bet you died to a bucket of shit. Mama and them don't like her. Remy, they girl. When you've been in a relationship like that, you can't break through that family like not with your goofy ass. You ain't been break through that family. If you had came in there and act like you had some sense and sat the fuck down and been demure, sitting over there somewhere in the corner being cool and chilling, pick you one motherfucker to talk to without the camera, they might have warmed up to you. They didn't like you no way because they love Remy. My sister, let me tell you something. My brother been married 40 years or 30, a long, big time. My sister still, I probably shouldn't say this, but fuck it. Don't really care for the wife because she liked the girlfriend he had when he was in the service. That was her girl. Okay? Some people just like that. Some people just like that. You know what I'm saying? You would bought everybody. She bought all the liquor. She bought all the chicken wings. I'm sure Clarissa bought all the things. Right? That was her ticket in to mama house. She wasn't going to stop because Clarissa diabolical for a slow head. She's diabolically slow. I told y'all that before. So she know Remy was over there. So flew to New York. I'm about all the shit for your birthday. It's your birthday, boo. He got to spend his birthday with her even though he was at mama house. Because if he really, listen, if Papoose really loved her, they'd kicked it. They wouldn't holler at mama now. Hey, what's up? And then they went on and had a beautiful time that Clarissa paid for. He was right where he wanted to motherfucking be, at mama house. He didn't want all that private time with Clarissa. He didn't want all that solitary time with her. No. And she's so young and stupid that she can't see. She can't see. She can't see. You don't want her like that. But after that, wait, what is it? I mean, I don't like Remy. Clarissa needs to grow up and move on. She got more money than both of them. Yeah. My nails got me typing wrong. Basically, Remy trash, Paps a user, and Clarissa goofy. Okay, neat. I understand. After that slip on Tavern Hall show that showed me he been dipping on Remy before. Oh. Yeah, so, he don't want her. He don't want her for real. But hold on, before we go. Have y'all been watching Bell Collective? Y'all know it's my show. Bell Collective, right? Now, what I want them to do next season is come with a better storyline and not Glenn Dale still cheating on Letitia. Is she Letitia or Letitia? Letitia. I don't want no more of that shit. I want Latrice to being angry and jealous of Letitia. Now, Letitia ain't got no nothing she really doing. Now she a bail bond. She done been everything, right? But what I think happens with women, especially people in general, because y'all know I do psychology on the side, don't forget that. I'm almost positive it was Letitia's idea to bring the show to Carlos. Letitia was the spearhead of this, right? Letitia put everybody together. Even though she ain't really got no marketable skill, right? Everybody else was really doing something but Letitia. What we found out last week, what did we find out last week, class? That Letitia ain't never had a bank account. You mean to tell me you been with this nigga all these years and you can't have a bank account? Because he pay all the bills? How you a businesswoman and you ain't got a bank account, Letitia? Come on. This is why Latrice is doing her the way she's doing it, because she's a dum-dum. Now, Latrice shouldn't be doing it like that, but that's why she's doing it like that, because she's a dum-dum. How you ain't never had a bank account? And Glenn don't want her to do nothing. When they was in therapy, I almost wanted to go through the screen and punch him in the eye. He said, yeah, because here go Miss Independent. He don't want her to do anything but sit there, have sex with him, and raise that boy. That's it. I don't want you doing shit else. He said, I'm an old-fashioned man, and whatever word, traditional man. See, what happens when you with them type of dudes that say that, that's so they can cheat in peace. What he been doing, right? I liked him at first, and then until these last few weeks, I'm like, what? She can't have a bank account. She had to sneak and get one. This 2026. This 2026, Letitia, is 20 fucking 26. I know y'all damn near 40. But see, she been with him since they was in junior high school or something. So he got her whole brain. He got her whole brain. Her whole brain. He has in his pocket. Another thing I need to talk about. Spiritual whistleblower and Shira 7. And y'all been looking at that on TikTok. Now, I like spiritual whistleblower because she was talking about narcissists. You know, I just found out I was with a narcissist and all that stuff the last few years. So I would listen to what she was saying. But then it got dark to me. And I thought I was just the only one. Didn't know why it got dark, but I was like, okay, she's crazy. Everybody she's encountered is a narcissist. Everybody's not a narcissist. Some people have narcissistic traits, but everybody lottie-dottie in them is not all narcissists, right? So what I didn't know is she's been talking about this woman, Shira 7, for years. She's obsessed like Renee obsessed with Akira. That's when I was like, oh, something wrong with her. And she even made a dial-up, right? So last week, Shira finally spoke on it. They say she's never spoke on it. I don't know these people. Just start following Shira 7. I don't know them. You know, she make women better or some shit. I don't know what she do, but she do something with women. Anyway, the woman's husband passed, and the spiritual whistleblower kept talking about this woman. The woman is mourning her husband, her kid's father. So the woman spoke up. They said she never said nothing. She finally said something. She said, listen, if you're going to talk and be on social media, get yourself together, which I agree with. Because spiritual whistleblower always got on the bonnet and, you know, always looking like she laying in the bed or something, right? Well, after that, spiritual whistleblower started putting her clothes on and her makeup, because she used to be a model. She's a pretty woman. So it's like you talking about all the people that are narcissists when you're a narcissist yourself, right? When I watch people on, like I can like somebody real good on social media, and then after I watch them a while, I'm like, oh, something wrong with them, right? And then I don't, you know, I'm not that interested anymore, right? Unless it's to talk about them, be honest with you, right? So if y'all ain't never watched Spiritual Whistleblower, watch her. Because she's very angry. And what the people been saying in the comments is that she don't have a relationship with her kids or nobody. So that's the problem there, right? But I noticed that she was very angry. And I was like, well, does she have a man? Is she interested in me? I don't think she's interested in me either. Not no more, right? She's hurt. Somebody has hurt her. See, when you get hurt in life, y'all, now y'all know I do psychology on the side. When you get hurt in life, you got to get that healed. Whatever it takes. For me, it was church. Y'all know that. It was God. It was my spirituality. And you know, when I tried to go to the therapist, y'all remember that in Atlanta, she didn't have enough letters behind her name to fuck with the shit I've been through. Right? So I stopped going. She was nice, but she wasn't old enough and didn't. Shit I've been through is a lot. Once y'all read the book, y'all will see. And so I'm glad that I came out. I am who I am. But it takes self-reflection. It takes wanting to be better. It takes a whole lot of shit, right? Number one, it takes spirituality. You got to ask God to remove all that shit, fix me, Lord Jesus, now, right? And then do the work to not be something you don't want to be, right? But a lot of times these people on social media, especially when they get a large, huge following, they think what they saying is the gospel, right? And me, growing up in the streets, I take bits and pieces from everybody, what I need, and throw the rest away, right? But what I notice on social media is people will believe everything people are saying without thinking for themselves, right? You got to think for yourself. And then this empowers those people, and so they just keep saying and doing all that dumb bullshit that they do, right? Because like I said, I used to really like to watch, because what she was saying, it resonated with me because I had lived it, and I was like, does she got a PhD? Does she got a degree? I don't know where she got her knowledge from. I don't know. I'm not sure. But they damaged her. Whoever it was damaged the fuck out of her, and she needs to get healed her damn self, right? One more thing. Kenya Moore of Kenya Moore Hair Care said she don't want to deal with people with 4C hair. All black folks got 4C hair, unless you got a little white up in you. We all got 4C hair. That's what I thought. We all did. Shit, I didn't even know what 4C hair was till a couple years ago. Shit, we all got nappy hair, kinky hair, curly hair, whatever you want to call it, right? Now, she's also being sued, and I think she's lost her lease. I don't know what's going on with her. But she's a perfect example of what happens when you don't treat people right. You can't just go along through life being ugly. You can't. You can't. You got to be nice sometimes if you want nice to come to you, right? I ain't going to say I'm happy about it, but y'all know I didn't like Kenya. Y'all know I didn't. She was mean for no reason. She was mean-spirited. She was mean for no damn reason, right? Anyway, y'all, I'm hungry. I'm hungry as shit. I'm about to go make my orange roughy. Take my clothes off. Watch some good... What's today, Monday? Watch me some good TV. If you don't have the spirit of discernment, you will fall for it. That's true, Denise. That is true. I pray for that all the time. She knows it not because she is one. Yep, India. Yep. Her name is Spiritual Whistleblower. She's light-skinned and she talk real close to the camera, right? And she talk and she cuss. That's fine. Don't bother me. But like I said, initially I watched her because y'all know I started watching her maybe last year, a couple years ago maybe, because she was talking about narcissism. And everything she said was true in my situation. I was like, oh, she knows a little something. So I was interested in knowing what she was saying. But as I kept watching her and noticed that she said everybody was a narcissist, and she was some sort of prophet, and everybody, and I told y'all about this, and that was gonna happen. Sometimes this is how people get tricked. When you live life, you have wisdom. If you don't turn into a fool, or if you never get your wisdom, then stay the fuck away. But as I get older, I realize it ain't so much as use book. Like I'm all the smarts, right? But you get wisdom. Wisdom comes when you about 50-ish. You get wisdom, right? Some shit you just automatically know. You just, boom, I know this shit, right? And so people who don't know that are younger than that, when she's talking, you believe this shit because she talking like she know. But basically it's wisdom. What she's spewing out is wisdom, right? Because I think she's in her 50s. Then you should have some wisdom, right? But she's also very, very angry. She is the spiritual whistleblower. Now, she probably going to talk about me because when people talk about it, she what you call that, stitch them and do all that shit, right? I don't really give no fucks about that. But there's another woman who I've just got hip to called Shera7, Shera7. And I think she was telling women, I don't know what she's been telling women, how to get money from a man or something about sprinkle. I don't know because I don't follow her, right? I just know a little bits and pieces, right? Because I thought something was a little off with her too, so But evidently, this woman's spiritual whistleblower been beefing. It's been a one-sided beef with Shera7. And the reason why I think that spiritual whistleblower is past 50 because she used old school terms like high yellow. If you over 50, people under 50 don't say high yellow. That ain't what they say. They say red bone, light skin. High yellow is an old school term, right? Um, and so she's talking about this woman obsessively every day, 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 every day. And she makes quite a few videos a day, I believe, right? She's got a huge following. That's sick. That's something. That's something. That's something going on with you right there. So when the Sheer 7 people say stuff to her, and it makes her even madder, and so on and so forth. Anyway, it's just a whole lot. But you know, you like Denise said, you have to have discernment. And like I said, I watched her for a while, and then I started realizing she's dark. She's dark. Now the people are calling her a monitoring spirit. You know, a lot of these terms I never heard of till I got on TikTok, but it makes sense. You know, but just check her out, T. You'll see for yourself, and then we'll discuss at another date. Cher is a witch, low key, and I used to follow. See, I was speaking of witches. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. Who is that? Jess Nelly. I think Cher 7 is probably a witch, and I think the spiritual whistleblower is a witch as well. I think that, right? But let me tell you, as some people I follow, a lot of people are in the witchcraft. So let me tell you this: the main number one witch. Y'all might get mad, sorry. Beyonce's mama was giving the people the witch's brew down at the Houston Rodeo this past weekend and was selling it for $30 a pop. Why so much? For a cup of gumbo. A cup of gumbo, $30. She said she cooked it for 18 hours. That's a witch's brew. Okay? Now, I don't give a nobody say. I've always thought, just by looking at her, that she was a witch. Say what you want about me. Stop watching me. Don't care. That's my thought. She's a witch. She was over there serving up the witch's brew in her cauldron. Okay? People was buying that shit. Alright? You got that right. You have to really be aware. You do. Yeah, she's a witch. I've watched her for years, too. Who, India? Which one you talking about? K. Michelle on Housewives of Atlanta just can't. See, yes, Tina Gibbs witch, too. Yeah. See, K. Michelle, you know, I like K. Michelle. K. Michelle had got off of Love and Hip Hop, and her career jumped up. Now you went back to the side. I ain't gonna say you went down, but you slid to the side. You're on Housewives. They might be paying her pretty good. I don't know. Because she was in Atlanta, then she left, and then she's back in Atlanta, right? You know, I think it's just to get a coin. But they barracudas on the Housewives of Atlanta are barracudas. Mm-hmm. They barracudas. I don't know why. I'm going to tell you, even worse than K. Michelle is why they... What's her name? Puffy? Porky? The lady that make... what's them burgers I told y'all I like? What's her name, y'all? Puffy? What's her name? She make the burgers. She make the non-meat burgers. What the fuck? They shits are so delicious. What's the name of the restaurant, y'all? Pinky Cole. Yeah. What's the name of her restaurant? What's the name of Pinky's restaurant? I love them shits. What is the name of it? Slutty Vegan. Slutty Vegan is woo! And when you go to Slutty Vegan, it's a vibe. Each and every one. She had about 4, 5, 6 locations. I don't know how she went bankrupt or whatever happened. I don't know how that happened. Because the line would be long. And when you went to Slutty Vegan, it was a vibe. They playing music, you know. Even if you wait, I remember I waited outside the very first time I waited. The line was long. I've been to about 3 or 4 her locations in Atlanta. They playing music. Her team is... Hey, they on the microphone. Hey, and if you say you from somewhere, hey, we got JacQuie from out of Cleveland here. Come on, y'all. Everybody clap. Her store was a vibe. I don't know what happened, how she lost money and almost lost her business. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened because Slutty Vegan was the truth. With them vegan burgers, truth. Good. Never been there, but she's from B-More, so that says a lot. Oh, wait, I think K. Michelle would bring it. Who from B-More? I thought K. Michelle's from Memphis. Ain't she from Memphis? I think K. Michelle bringing life to it. I think so too. That's why I ain't mad about it. I'm a little upset about Pinky because you got a business to run. You know what I'm saying? And you got a husband. See, listen, you can't get on these shows with your husband. y'all gonna be divorced. Because they gonna dig around, find some shit. Somebody gonna be in his DMs, and then there you go. Pinky from BMO. Oh, okay. Okay. The show will be nothing but fight after fight. Kenya ain't back on there. Kenya ain't on there. She better not be. Nene, Kenya, K. Michelle, and Portia together. Now Nene ain't on there either. Nene's on the trip where they go to on a trip somewhere. She on that. She ain't on the show though. She ain't on the show. K. Michelle, but see, I root for K. Michelle because K. Michelle know how to check a motherfucker. She know how to check him and bag him up off of it, right? So I'm you know, she might have a problem with Portia. We'll see, because Portia had a problem with her own best friend. So you know, and Portia don't know if she like boys, girls, cats, or dogs. So you know, that might be she might have a problem with Portia. You know, Pinky might have a problem with Portia. K. Michelle might have a problem with Portia. I don't know, but I just you know, I just think if Pinky got any cracks in her marriage, the housewives gonna split it wide open. They gonna split it wide open. You know. And wish her luck. When do it start, y'all? When do the show start? Do it start this week? You know her cousin? You know, listen, I love me some slutty vegan. The restaurant was, you couldn't sit in there, or could you? No, but it was a vibe. It was a vibe, y'all. It was a vibe, and the food was good. The burgers was good. But I'm gonna tell you what happened just before I left Atlanta. They got bad. See, I think when you do too much, I ain't gonna tell no lie. Now they got bad. They did get bad. Cause she was in a school. She was in one of them schools down there. I didn't know that. And you can't charge a college kid $15. They ain't got $15 a burger. But yeah. When do it start? Is Dennis dating Ralph ex-wife? I hope not. I seen that, but I hope not. Like, if she is, then she's another Brene, because Portia put you on and gave you some wigs. You had no hair because your husband taking all your money. You had no hair. Portia put you on and employed you. She was a sponsor for not a sponsor, but you know she was a whatever you call it for the wigs, the go naked wigs, right? I hope not, because she's a little weird. What her name? Drew Sador. Drew gives off weird. Yeah, Drew gives off weird. A lot of women can't be themselves. They want to be another motherfucker. Or they mad because you being who you is. I haven't watched in years. Watch it this season so we can discuss. I will be discussing it. I will be watching it. When do it start? Y'all know? Because I'm watching it. I'm going to watch it. I got to watch it. You know, some of them I just got to watch. I got to watch Married to Medicine. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow. I need to rest. Maybe Wednesday. Thursday, I'm not going to go live because if my things come, if my space, my clothing rack come, I'll be putting them together all day. Love you, and love it, India. India, I'm gonna be back as much as I can, but this week I gotta get my house together, y'all. If I span this camera, y'all gonna be like, God damn. So I'm probably go live another day, but it won't be tomorrow because I'm gonna come home from work and rest tomorrow. And then tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. See how I'm feeling Wednesday. And if my products came, we'll see. Love y'all, Jack Squad. Love y'all. I'm going on. And, you know, I always forget how to turn this off. All right.